Each morning, Tony opens her fridge, her hand instinctively reaching for that cherished cup of yogurt. At 68, she carries the weight of 5 years alone. 2 daughters, distant yet always reaching out. Her routines hum with a steady pulse. The dawn breaks, footsteps echo, heart racing with each breath. A world awakens, alive with possibility, a web of words, each clue a heartbeat, each answer a revelation. The familiar wooden spoon stirs in the ceramic bowl, echoing memories untold. She reveals the yogurt cup, a lid of light blue, whispering secrets untold. Berry bliss, labeled low-fat, promises a gut-friendly delight. With deliberate precision, she unveils the seal, stirs softly, then savors each deliberate bite. It feels like home, reassuring, tart and tantalizing, subtly sweet. Every day for years, she's followed the same routine, clinging to the same belief. I'm taking a step towards healing myself. But lately, an unsettling feeling has crept in. Her knees ache with memories of movement long gone. A dull ache lingers as she reaches the end of the driveway. She steps out of bed, her hips aching with a fierce grip. Her fingers fumble awkwardly as she ascends the stairs. She halts at the midpoint, not gasping for air, but seeking steadiness. Silence screams her truth, time's heavy grip, the quiet unraveling of power. And still, she followed every command. She consumes only the purest foods. She swallows her calcium, a small act with heavy weight. She steers clear of sweets. Mostly, she never fails to have her yogurt. Why does her body feel so heavy? Why does moving feel so heavy? Why does that tiny voice inside her, once a gentle whisper of reassurance, now murmur something else? What if the food I've relied on for years has betrayed me? It's more than just Linda. Millions of people over 60 strive to follow the advice given to them. Eyes fixed on labels, focused and unwavering, yet they continue to decelerate, frozen in place. Time weighs heavy on their shoulders. One of the most familiar foes, lurking right before our eyes. Silky, tangy bliss in every spoonful. Not merely yogurt, but those that masquerade as health itself. The cups burst with fruit flavor. The lean options. The vibrant digestive blends crowding grocery shelves and flashing across TV screens. They vow to transform your gut health. They vow vitality. They vow to bring brightness. Yet for countless older adults, the reality is starkly different. They ignite the flames of inflammation. They ignite a fire of joint pain. They rob your bones and muscles of the vital nutrients they crave. And the most devastating part? They strike without a moment's notice. They bear labels promising immune support or fat-free benefits, yet conceal the truth that truly counts. Today, we illuminate the darkness. Let's confront the truth about the 3 yogurts you must avoid at all costs, and why they might be quietly undermining your power and motion. And the 3 yogurts, each one a small universe of flavor, waiting to be discovered. Your joints, bones, and gut yearn silently, drawn not just by flavor, but by something deeper. They feed the soul. This isn't about vilifying yogurt. It's about grasping your body's urgent needs in this moment. Not what thrived at 30, or what a shiny label promises. Aging is a fierce battle, not a surrender. It's a journey back to wisdom. It's about probing the soul. What emotions surge within me after this meal? What does my body crave most deeply? It's about embracing that soft, inner whisper within you, the one who senses the unease lurking beneath the surface. If you're feeling stiffer, slower, or more inflamed despite eating well, don't go anywhere. What follows could transform not just your fridge, but your entire daily existence. Healing often begins in unexpected ways. It begins with a spoon, a simple object, yet it holds the weight of everything that follows. Some foods corrode you like rust eats away at an old hinge. Not everything at once, without a word, yet slowly, piece by piece, until the familiar door, once welcoming, starts to groan with age. For countless older adults, the yogurts they've relied on for years are silently betraying them. Not that yogurt is wrong. Yet, the wrong kind, consumed repeatedly, can erode joints, disturb gut health, and fuel inflammation. Silently, everything unfolded. It slips by unnoticed at first. A touch more rigidity at dawn. A twinge of pain lingers in the knees after the walk. Fingers swell slightly as laundry folds. A reminder of the struggle beneath the surface. You point fingers at age, the weather, or a past injury. What if the answer lies within your fridge? What if it arrives in a tiny, vibrant cup, bursting with promises of vitality? Let's dive deeper. Avoid these 3 types of yogurt at all costs. If you're over 60 and battling joint pain, inflammation, or struggling with mobility, this is for you. 1. Yogurt with a burst of flavor. The bitter snare. It appears so pure. The cup gleams with intensity. Strawberry dances with mango peach swirl. The label could boast low fat, digestive friendly, or vitamin fortified claims. Yet, hidden within, it can hold a staggering 15 to 20 grams of added sugar. Or even more. That's a sugar overload, like biting into a glazed donut. It holds more weight than you realize. This is the reason. Excessive sugar triggers your body to unleash cytokines, igniting a storm of inflammation within. Short-term inflammation serves a vital purpose. Yet, when it lingers, a relentless undercurrent, it transforms into a devastating force within you. It brings swollen joints, morning stiffness, muscle breakdown, intensified arthritis, and a haze of cognitive fog. It goes on, relentless. Sugar fuels harmful bacteria in your gut, pushing out the beneficial ones. This imbalance can cause leaky gut, allowing toxins and food particles to invade your bloodstream, prompting your immune system to turn against its own tissues, including cartilage and joints. It may seem simple, but it's so much more than yogurt. Only a single cup. Eating it daily is like pouring fuel on a smoldering fire. Yet you still question the ache in your knees and the tightness in your hands each morning. Stronger decision. Plain yogurt. A handful of blueberries or raspberries, simple yet bursting with flavor. You experience sweetness, yet it's in a way your body understands, accepts, and thrives on. 2. Yogurt that's free of fat or low in it. The void remains unfilled. Years of relentless marketing have etched one idea deep into our minds. Fat is the enemy. Select the lean option. Stay sharp. Your body craves fat, especially after 60. It's essential. Stripping yogurt of its natural fat robs it of more than just flavor. Your body can no longer absorb vital fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin D, essential for strong bones. Vitamin K2 guides calcium to bones, sparing arteries from harm. Vitamin A, vital for healing and defending the body. Without these vitamins, bones crumble, calcium accumulates in the wrong places, and joints lose their vital support. Yet, there's something deeper. To enhance the flavor of fat-free yogurt, companies frequently incorporate starches, sugars, artificial sweeteners, gums, and thickeners. These additives wreak havoc on your digestion, intensifying inflammation and igniting unwanted immune reactions. What appears to be a simple choice is, in truth, a hollow vow, stripping away what your body craves and substituting it with what it cannot bear. Stronger decision. Whole milk yogurt. Pure and unsweetened, it's deeper, more fulfilling, and truly nurtures joint and bone health. 3. Yogurt, whether artificial or dessert, captivates the senses. The yogurt that dominates the shelves is the sweetened kind. Yet, there's something deeper, whipped to perfection, drinkable bliss, crowned with cookie crumble, or bursting with candy pieces. They appear playful, yet deliver a sweet indulgence. Yet within, they brim with artificial sweeteners like sucralose and aspartame, synthetic thickeners, vivid colors, and elusive natural flavors, gut-lining irritants in stabilizers. For a vibrant, resilient gut, these could be bearable. For older adults, particularly those battling arthritis, autoimmune disorders, or delicate digestion, these ingredients can feel like sandpaper within their bodies. They provoke, they ignite, they mislead your immune system into overreacting, turning a simple snack into a source of joint pain, bloating, and cramping. 4. Fragile defenses. Inflammation markers like CRP surge. Stronger decision. If it resembles a dessert, it likely acts like one. Your body craves more than this. This could be shocking, perhaps even maddening. You've played by the book. You've picked yogurt instead of chips, fruit cups over ice cream. You believed you were on the right path. Today, you hold a spark that ignites the ordinary. Clarity is yours when you recognize the silent harm. You seize the power to choose your healing. With the space cleared, it's time to infuse it with life-giving sustenance. Next, we dive into the 3 yogurts your body craves, those that empower strength, soothe inflammation, and restore the brightness of your mornings. You've released what no longer fuels your soul. It's time to rise again. With the space cleared, it's time to start the return. What we take away shapes us, but what we choose to embrace with purpose ignites true healing. Some yogurts can heal. Some yogurts can profoundly heal your bones, muscles, digestion, and inflammation. Yet, they rarely find themselves discounted. Not the ones that gleam with false promises of paradise. They linger in the shadows, understated and overlooked, yet hold a profound depth. Not anymore. These 3 yogurts your body longs for after 60 won't weigh you down. They transform from within. 1. Greek yogurt, the strength preserver. It's rich, heavy, authentic. Greek yogurt has been a cherished part of Mediterranean diets for ages. A truly remarkable way to nourish your body. Research reveals the crucial reasons it matters, particularly for older adults. Let's begin with the essential protein. With age comes the inevitable loss of muscle. It's impossible, it's undeniable. Post 50, you risk shedding 1% of your muscle mass annually. Especially after 65, if you don't fight to keep it, it slips away. Sarcopenia is the name of this condition. It lurks quietly, a hidden catalyst of fatigue and frailty in our seniors, leading to devastating falls. Greek yogurt stands as your silent guardian. It packs nearly double the protein of standard yogurt, surpassing what many older adults consume at breakfast. Protein fuels muscle growth and safeguards strength. Muscles cradle your joints, a silent guardian in every movement. Strong joints unlock endless possibilities. Fewer wounds, increased motion. Yet, it goes deeper. Greek yogurt is alive with vibrant probiotic cultures, beneficial bacteria that restore your gut's harmony. Take a breath, fierce response, and quell the raging storm of systemic inflammation. And can you believe it? It's lower in lactose, making it easier for those with dairy sensitivity to digest. Goodbye bloating, enhanced nutrient uptake, a serene, focused core, and fewer immune triggers seeping into your bloodstream. What's the secret to savoring it fully? Always opt for plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Incorporate berries, chia seeds, walnuts, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Steer clear of honey, vanilla, or fruit at the base. They're traps of sweetness. Sometimes, less is everything. A few spoonfuls each day nourish your muscles, soothe your belly, and offer sweet relief to the joints that support your journey. 2. Whole milk yogurt, unadorned and pure. The architect of bones. Let's dive into your frame. The foundation that supports your every breath. It carries your burden. It guards your power, your very essence. With age, bone density fades, a quiet threat lurking beneath the surface. Weakness lurks silently, waiting for the moment when pain shatters the calm. Plain whole milk yogurt holds immense significance. This yogurt retains its natural fat, unlike the fat-free options. It empowers your body to absorb vital fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin D, enhancing calcium uptake and fortifying your immune system. Vitamin K2 guides calcium to bones, sparing arteries from harm. Vitamin A fuels cell rebirth and nurtures tissue vitality. Your body needs fat to absorb vitamins effectively, regardless of the number of pills consumed. Yogurt's natural fat poses no threat. Studies reveal that full-fat fermented dairy can reduce inflammation and boost metabolism in older adults. This yogurt hits differently, leaving you craving more. Your intake diminishes significantly. More raw, less is more. Enhanced natural bacteria, a potent base for pairing with anti-inflammatory toppings like ground flax or pumpkin seeds. How do you decide? Seek out simple whole milk yogurt. Nothing more to say. Only pure milk and live cultures are needed. Steer clear of sugary gums, viscous agents. Here's a quick gem. After 60, full-fat yogurt might be your ally in weight loss, keeping you satisfied and curbing those cravings that threaten your joint health. Plain whole milk yogurt holds a quiet strength, yet it remains loyal. It's nourishment that rekindles the strength your body has lost. 3. Probiotic-rich plant yogurt, the tender savior. And at last, for the tender-hearted among us. For those who once thrived on milk, now burdened by bloating, cramps, and discomfort after dairy. Hope is here. Healing transcends intolerance. It starts softly, respecting your body's current state. Plant-based yogurts from almond, coconut, cashew, or oat offer a delightful escape for those avoiding dairy. Not all plant yogurts are the same. Some are merely sugary shells, hollow and fake. Some, the exceptional ones, contain live probiotic cultures, healthy fats like MCTs or vitamin E, and clean ingredients that nurture digestion instead of upsetting it. Let's gaze at some stars. Coconut yogurt, a powerhouse of MCTs, fights inflammation and ignites energy. Almond yogurt, bursting with vitamin E, shields cells from oxidative harm. Cashew yogurt, packed with magnesium, nurtures joints and nerves. These yogurts do more than satisfy, they bolster immunity, calm inflammation, and forge a stronger gut-joint bond. A journey into the unknown, where choices hang heavy and the right path remains elusive. Seek out the words live and active cultures. Select unsweetened or just a hint of sweetness from real fruit. Look for essential nutrients such as calcium and vitamin D3. Like dairy yogurt, it can be transformed. Finish with chia seeds, quinoa flakes, or vibrant fresh fruit. Add a spoonful of nut butter for a burst of richness. Perfect for smoothies or salad dressings. When your gut heals, your joints will follow. Everything intertwines. Your body hears every whisper. 3 yogurts await, each promising more than mere satisfaction. They reconstruct you, piece by piece, from muscle to bone to gut. Greek yogurt fuels resilience. Whole milk yogurt fuels your core. Plant-based yogurt brings serenity back. Every one holds a drop of purpose. Choose kindness over punishment, and your body will instinctively know how to react. Not everything needs to change. Start with what lies ahead when you next open your fridge. Don't settle for convenience. Inquire about what brings me solace. Toni's transformation was not instant. She held onto some containers in her fridge, each one a reminder of what once was. She refused to follow a strict diet. She awoke, but no revelation came. She started to truly hear. The voice inside her grew louder. A relentless whisper. What if this yogurt isn't helping anymore? She stopped, gazed at the label, and for the first time in years, she truly absorbed its meaning. 19 grams of sugar, natural flavors, fat-free, yet no probiotics. No live cultures in sight. In that moment, everything fell into place. The cup she had relied on for so long, that vibrant fruit-colored vessel, was no longer feeding her soul. It brought solace, undeniably, known, routine, unyielding. But healing is gone, forever lost. Toni made a pivotal change. When she returned to the store, she ignored the vibrant yogurts and paused before an unfamiliar section, one she had never truly seen. There they stood, unadorned Greek yogurt, raw and untouched, rich, creamy yogurt, pure and satisfying, unsweetened coconut yogurt, alive with vibrant cultures. She picked them all. At home, she sliced a banana, sprinkled chia seeds, and drizzled honey, each addition a small act of love. The flavor was unfamiliar, lacking the sweetness I craved. Yet, beneath it all, a profound stillness. Only a profound stillness remained, devoid of any aftermath or discomfort. That night, she climbed into bed without the familiar throb in her knees. The next morning, she rose from the sofa in silence. A few days later, she noticed she hadn't grasped the rail while ascending the stairs. It felt ordinary, yet something simmered beneath the surface. It felt profound, raw. Her body exhaled, finally free from an unseen struggle. By week's end, her digestion had found its rhythm. Her energy sparkled with newfound brilliance. The swelling in her fingers lingered, but it was fading. For the first time in ages, a spark of hope ignited within her. Now, each time she opened the fridge, it felt like more than just breakfast was at stake. She chose to heal. This tale transcends yogurt. Listen to your joints, your gut, your energy, your inner wisdom. It's about rediscovering, not the latest fads, but the foods that truly sustain your body at this moment. It's about honoring the line between fleeting pleasure and lasting support. Forget the new routine. A quieter one is all you need. A gentler soul. A daily dose of resilience that whispers, I endure. I am still here. I keep pushing ahead. Healing after 60 is no miracle. It's a subtle journey back, each bite loaded with purpose. Here we stand, not at the close of a video, but maybe at the dawn of a fresh morning. It's all laid bare before you. Not every yogurt brings healing. A quiet ache lingers, sweet yet sharp, striking deep within. That humble, vibrant expanse can tenderly cradle the body you yearn to embrace fully. Greek yogurt fuels your resilience. Whole milk yogurt, a powerful ally for bone strength. Yogurt from plants, a balm for the soul. This is about liberation. Your body hears everything. Never forget that. Your health remains uncertain. Even at 60, at 70, you can still feed the parts of you that hurt. When you next open your fridge, consider not just what you crave, but what empowers you to move, feel, and be your best. Every choice, even the silent ones, holds the power to heal. If this resonates, if you see yourself in Linda, if your knees, belly, or heart respond, then stay with us. Join Senior Fit, where nourishment heals, aging empowers, and together, we face every challenge. Your next chapter starts with courage. It starts with breakfast.